out, go get your morning walk. Blaze's two favorite things are steak and her morning walk. Using this on my back. This is Mito red light. I have this on red and near infrared. I'm getting a full setup from these guys. We're gonna put a red light mat on a massage table, and then we're going to get the panels that you can put on a stand that go above you. So I'll lay on the mat and then have the panels above me to get red and near infrared light treatment. These guys are the leaders in the red light therapy space. Was really impressed with all of the technology and all of the studies they've done on red light therapy. So excited to get the full setup from them. Should have that, I think today or tomorrow it's arriving. So we'll show you guys the setup as soon as it gets here. It's gonna be another great addition to Muscle Mountain. So check this out on Blaze. She has this Fee dog collar, and it tracks her steps. Look how excited she is. It tracks her steps. It tracks her sleep. There's a leaderboard, so we can see how she stacks up compared to all of her other dog friends in Denver. And you can see all of her routes on there. Super cool app. Basically like Whoop meets Strava for your pup. Not too chilly today. So here's what we have on tap today. Have a morning workout as per usual. And then I have a podcast at Arsenal, the gym I train at. They just set up a new podcast studio. So I'm doing a podcast with the owner of Arsenal at the gym. Stoked for those guys that they built out a really cool podcast studio. And then Matt, the co-founder of Beam, is coming into town. So gonna catch up with him. I think we're gonna do a little contrast therapy. Might go for a bike ride or a run in the afternoon. I'll go for a bike ride if it warms up into the 40s. And then tonight I have a deep tissue massage with my massage therapist who comes to the house to get me all tuned up for Hyrox Vegas. I leave for Hyrox on Thursday, have some events with Puma Thursday night, a dinner, a shakeout run Friday, and then have a event with Kane at the Strip CrossFit that I'm looking forward to. Matt Johnson's gonna be out there. I don't know if Joey Muccio's gonna come or not. He hurt his knee on an ATV trip, but he was supposed to race. Ty is doing it with me. Some friends from Arsenal are doing it. We got a big crew. Ryan McGuire's doing it. It's gonna be a big crew. And then I'll do some contrast therapy tonight as per usual. All right, today's gym sesh, gymnastics every 2 minutes times 7 rounds. I think it's 4 or 5 ring muscle ups, 7 toes to bar, 7 chest to bar pull-ups, and then we're gonna do a conditioning workout. Arm circles?
Yeah, arm circles.
What else are you doing to warm up?
Some leg circles.
Tell everybody about your geriatric warm-up.
Gotta keep it limber, man.
What are your injuries?
Oh, I got knee injuries, I got ankle injuries, I got arthritis.
How old are you?
40 years old. I'm broken too.
You're not broke. You're not as broken as him.
Yeah, well.
You just can't squat. You can't squat and you can't deadlift.
Yeah, arguable. Yeah, I can walk on my hands. I can do other things.
That's true. Rich is a very good break dancer, so he's very good at handstands.
That's why you gotta keep it loose when you're putting all that pressure.
Gymnastics, he's got strong core. Nice hip gyrations there. That was a good break dance. Show everybody some break dancing.
Do like that?
Give us some break dancing.
At the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actress. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics.
Just in case anyone was confused, turn around, Jerry. He's a coach. He's a coach here.
Coach.
You will address him as coach. Coach Jerry. You should have owner.
His mustache.
You should have an owner.
We just call him Coach now. Owner. Mine would say, we do need an owner shirt.
We do, yeah. Yeah, get an owner shirt. Nice, Phil. That was a good one. Each round is about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Pretty fast, but high intensity. It was 21 box jump overs, 15 front squats, 115 9-bar muscle ups, 15 front squats, same weight, 21 box jump overs, rest 3 minutes. Did that twice. Good tune up for Hyrox. Nice quad pump. All right, podcast now. These right here, Victory. Thank you for sending these to me. I dig them. Great grips. All right, podcast now with Jake. Check out this setup. He just built this. This is such a dope space. All right, treatment room, podcast studio. Good work, dude. This came out so good. What's up?
Hello.
How are you, my man? Good to see you.
You too.
So dope, dude.
So we're just gonna
Recovery, hyper ice, more treatment rooms, massage rooms, PT. And then check out back here. Oh yeah, there's got some ice barrels. We got the 500s. They got the saunas. Arsenal, Denver. Such a dope gym. Yeah, just don't ask me anything about fitness, recovery, diet, lifestyle.
What's
Those are all off limits.
What's your safe word?
Blinking twice. Box. That's what we're here for. I removed any kind of motivation or willpower necessary and hated the digital world.
Yeah.
So you just gotta kind of separate the two of like this. All right, no eggs. That's a bummer. What are we gonna do for breakfast? Sausage, protein, some mush overnight oats. That'll do it. Not a very eloquent breakfast today. I'm bummed I'm out of eggs, damn. Ooh, okay, maybe we'll do a smoothie as well. Some blueberries, slate milk. We'll do some protein powder. We'll do some Runway protein powder. So smoothie bowl, mush, chicken sausage for protein, more protein. That's what breakfast is gonna be. All right, so slate. These are high protein, 32 grams. Do a little bit of this. I'm gonna make this more of a smoothie bowl, I think. This is thick. Dang. Scoop of acai protein. Don't put a scooper in this. Come on, Dan. Why is there no scooper in this? All right, we'll do a big heaping spoonful protein powder. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna throw the mush right in there. This will firm up the consistency of it. And then make it a smoothie bowl. I guess it's not actually an acai bowl. Do some frozen berries. So nice out. I'm gonna go for a bike ride after this. And then Matt Lombardi is coming over, the co-founder of Beam. We're gonna hit a little sauna sesh, chat about biz. I'm an investor in Beam. Beam was one of my first brand deals. I worked with Beam, back 2018, whenever they founded the company. So one of my very, very early brand deals. Still use their sleep powder on a regular basis. Beam Dream, stuff's so good. So we'll kick it with him, see what they're up to. They're coming out with lots of new products now. I know they have protein, creatine, collagen, tons of new products. So excited to catch up with him and see all the cool stuff they're doing. And he's doing Hyrox. I think he's doing Vegas. So I'll probably see him in Vegas too. Is he doing Vegas? I don't know, we'll find out soon. All right, so really the only difference between a smoothie and a smoothie bowl is you just put the smoothie in a bowl and you eat it with a spoon. Pretty good consistency right there. That came out good. And the main reason why I do this is because if I just drank this, it would take about 5 seconds, and this slows down my eating a little bit. So I feel a little more fulfilled eating it out of a bowl. Got the sausage going. This turns your mouth purple, by the way. That's the only downfall of it. A few pieces of sausage cooked in butter. That is my post-gym fuel and pre-ride fuel. And then after my ride, I may have another smoothie. I may not. I'll see if I'm hungry. Might just wait until dinner time to eat again.
It was quicker than I thought it was going to happen because we're not doing it till March. And I said, hey.
The only thing that sucks about running in my neighborhood is you're either going straight up or straight down out of the house. I picked to go straight up today. Oh. There's the mountain right there. One of them. Just a 4 mile easy run, like 130 heart rate, just for durability. It's beautiful out. All right, hill's done. Nice getting out of the way first. Mile uphill, 9 minutes per mile. Oftentimes I just run to the summit of that from the house. That's 3 miles and about 1,200 feet of elevation gain. City of Denver in the distance. Nice, easy run. 7:59 right now, average pace. Got about another mile to go. One of the biggest lessons I learned with running when I was competing in Ironman is sometimes you have to slow down to speed up. For me, my weakness was durability. In the Ironman years, I was doing most of my running too fast, and I couldn't put in the volume necessary to build durability. So my coach forced me to slow down, to do all of my running at a sub 140 heart rate, and I got way faster just by slowing down, putting in more volume, building durability, and building an aerobic engine. So if you're looking to get faster in endurance racing and you're just getting started, build the base first before you sprinkle on all the speed work. All right, let's wrap. 31 minutes, 4 miles, 7:52 average pace. Nice and easy. Running is feeling good. I think I can continue to improve it though. It's definitely not where it used to be, but I also weigh a bit more than when I was really fast running. I think I'm gonna continue working on it through probably Chicago, through Hyrox Chicago in June. See if I can get back to some of those Ironman paces. I just got this Hume Health Body Composition Analyzer. All right, so it's got this handle, which is going to get me all of my different metrics, syncing right now with their companion app, measuring adipose tissue, measuring lean tissue. I'm ramping up my running volume at the moment, so I'm curious over time how my weight is gonna be affected by all of the running and how my body fat percentage is gonna be affected by the running. All right, here's my stats. My weight is 183.2 pounds. My body fat percentage is 11.1%. Lean muscle mass, 157.8 pounds, which says is high. My BMR, my basal metabolic rate, is 1876 calories, so that's what I'm burning just living. BMI 26.2, which is high. Body water high, 68.1%. Body muscle and fats, it has fat mass 20.3 pounds. Subcutaneous fat mass 17.6 pounds. 98% as accurate as doing this at a medical facility in one of those really expensive, fancy, like DEXA in-body scanners. Resting heart rate it has on here at 45. My resting heart rate is super, super low. Metabolic age, ooh, I will take this. 33 years old, sold, love it. Way less expensive than doing this at a medical facility. I'll put a link to it in the description on this YouTube video along with my code to get a nice big discount. It'll be cool to see how these metrics change based on how I'm training, because in the wintertime I typically do more gym time, just because I can't get outside to mountain bike as much as I typically do. And then in the summer, I'm typically mountain biking more, so my weight will fluctuate a little bit just based on the activities that I'm doing. Blaze, what a nice guy he is. He comes all the way from Boston to deliver packages for us.
You gotta chip in around the house if you're gonna keep this muscle mountain.
What's up?
You gotta contribute.
Good to see you, dude.
Great to see you too, man.
How are you? How long are you here for? Super quick trip. Yeah. This is the man behind beam right here. Well, this is the Action, and that is the Osmo.
Is this what you shoot all the YouTube stuff on?
I shoot all the YouTube stuff on the Action, only because
Is it the same brand, just different?
it's the same brand, and if you only bought one, I would buy that. I would buy the Osmo, because that'll do vertical and horizontal.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because it flips.
Yeah, because it just flips. It makes it super easy. This will obviously do both too. You just gotta, rotate it for vertical. I like this because I just use it for horizontal, and then I hand this off to Sterling, and he does all the editing. Where this one I'll use for horizontal and vertical. But yeah, here's the things I've learned so far about YouTube. When you find a theme, run with it. So day in the life videos, for me, it's easy to replicate. I mean, it's just doing my life. But there's always like different people in the mix, like people like you are passing through, so I get to have interesting conversations. and I feel like that adds a lot of value. So I've kind of found my cadence with what I am going to continue to produce going forward.
Yeah.
The YouTube algorithm seems to like it a lot. I would do that too as you're starting the channel. Just treat it as if you're just trying to cater to people who don't know you that might be interested in your life. And then I'm trying to do long stuff, you know, like, I mean, this entire talking piece we'll put in. Yeah. So I like it a lot better because I can just like let it flow with life, as opposed to shorter form social media where, you know, you got to have the hook. It's got to be really visual early on. You got to like put so much more thought into something that isn't that thoughtful. And I like that YouTube, like, I don't have to be thoughtful about the hook and like getting it to just like catch. I can just be thoughtful, you know, I can just like share my life and learning and conversations and training and recovery and whatever. Yeah, that's cool you're starting. I've really enjoyed it. I'm
it's been fun.
3 months in, 4 months in. Sterling's a really good editor. I just hand it all off to him and he edits it. And he shoots some of them, but most of it I'm just shooting with this, and you can 100% get away with shooting it all yourself.
I keep seeing this now. Do you like it?
I do like it a lot, yeah. A, it's beautiful. B, it filters the water. It what?
You feel it just once a day, basically, or more?
No, not even. I mean, we still have the spring water over there.
Yeah.
So I use that a lot for refilling our coffee maker. I'll bring it outside when we're doing contrast therapy so that we can fill up outside. And then Blaze's water is coming from that.
Yeah.
We were using like spring water for everything. Blaze's water, the coffee maker. The coffee maker just like spits water out. It just wastes it. All right, let's do it. Yeah, do it. Throw it in. And you can stay here as long as you want. Matt just said, am I naive to be thinking sub 60 for his first Hyrox? Yes. I think he's naive. If you in your recent past had run a sub 115 half marathon, and I know you're strong, then I would say you have a chance. But my guess is you haven't run a sub 115 half marathon. That's a 540 and change pace. That's about where you need to be to do a sub 60 Hyrox. Okay. I would associate it with. If you can get sub 65 on your first one, that's very, very good. You're just underestimating the run. You're gonna crush the workout stations because you're so CrossFit fit, but the run is gonna be debilitating. Not just from like, you know, not being a super fast runner, but just like running under fatigue is very different than, you know, just running a fast 800 in a CrossFit workout one time, you know? So, yeah. Again, if you can get around that 65-minute time mark, that's very good for your first one. I want to say my first one was 66, 67 minutes. The sleds were a lot harder to push. That was 2020. The surface area was a little tougher than it is now. But I was pretty fit for it, and I did run for maybe, 4 to 6 weeks prior to it.
Yeah.
I mean, sub 60, that's like what the elite guys are doing.
I think ultimately that would be
sub
my
115 half marathoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get there for sure. You're just gonna. It's running. It's not the stations.
Yeah.
Like, you're fine on the stations. You'll beat a lot of those top guys on the stations, but you know they're going to be running a 330, 340, and that's, you know, it's not fast for one, but it's fast under fatigue after all of that other stuff.
Yeah. My math must be a little off, thinking that I could do like, if I could run like 355s.
355 is fast. You'll be able to run that on your first few easy. The sled push, running off the sled push is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
And then, you know, after the sled pull, you'll probably settle back into the 350 pace. And then the key is, can you maintain it after the burpees, which are going to drive your heart rate up massively, after the sandbag lunge, after the row takes a ton out on your quads. Like, I would row much more conservatively than you think you need to. I'm going to row like a 152 pace, 153 pace.
Around a 150 is what I've been doing when I've done sims.
Yeah,
and it's actually felt pretty good.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, you don't want to push it too hard in that because that'll blow your quads up.
I've seen some really elite guys row around like 4 minutes, even north of 4 minutes. I think they use it to recover.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because the sandbag lunge takes a lot out of your legs. Yeah. The farmer's carry, you got to do unbroken. Your run pace, if you don't have that run durability, just kind of trails off throughout the race.
Yeah. What are you thinking for your paces?
I'm thinking ski, I'll be around 148.
I'm going to try and run pretty even. My first run is going to be fast just because everyone goes out hot. And so maybe that first one is 340s. But all the other runs, I'm probably going to try and keep it in the 345 to 355 would be ideal. Yeah. I go pretty fast on the burpee broad jumps because that's a strength for me. So I try to...
That's what's been one for me too.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I don't get my heart rate too jacked up on that.
Yep. Sled, take breaks. I mean, I'm going to try and do half, even if I don't need to, I'm going to do half, take a break, finish the first length, take a break.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I was watching videos and I saw a lot of guys do that.
Take more breaks than you think you need to because it will drive your heart rate up massively. Sandbag lunge, go unbroken on that. Farmer carry, go unbroken on that. And then the key is just being able to run pretty fast off of those.
Yeah.
And then wall balls at the end are going to be fine for you. That breaks a lot of people, but you're going to be fine with wall balls.
Sounds icy. All right, massage in the books. How's my massage hair look? Not too bad. That was not relaxing, and it's never relaxing, but that's not what I'm looking for. It was very deep tissue, which is good for athletic recovery. Not good if you want a relaxing massage, but man, this guy's a magician. Oh, I get a massage at least once a month. If I'm competing a lot, which I am right now, I'll get a massage upwards of once a week. In my triathlon years, I get a deep tissue massage every single week. And it made a massive, massive difference in my recovery. It obviously gets really expensive, so sauna and cold for me is my typical recovery routine, but all the money in the world, man, I would get a couple massages a week. They really, really do work when you find a good massage therapist that does great deep tissue massage. Gonna make dinner now. Simple. Just gonna do some chicken thighs, some salad, some tomatoes, and maybe some rice for a carb. So I'll either do rice for a carb or I'm gonna do some of these Jesse's and Ben's fries for a carb. We'll see what I'm feeling once I get the chicken going. Super easy, just gonna throw the chicken thighs on the grill, put some spice on them, some Q39 pork rub. I put on pretty much everything, and I will dress it up with the Caesar dressing and the Caesar salad, and probably some Primal Kitchen buff sauce. That's dinner. Take this girl out for a walk, give her some chicken. No spice for you though, right? No spice on the chicken. Hold the spice. One last walk, watch a little YouTube, hit the hay nice and early. I'm trying to get lots of sleep this week. That is one thing I really focus on if it's a competition week, especially like a competition I want to do really well at, which I really am stoked about this Hyrox on Sunday in Vegas. So I'm getting to bed at like 8:30, sleep by 9, and then up around 6:30. I'm trying to get 9 hours of sleep. We got rooms at the Palazzo in Vegas. Nice rooms, nice comfy beds, so plan to get a lot of sleep there when I get to Vegas on Thursday. And yeah, just like lock in the sleep. That's the number one recovery tool. You can do all these other hacks, but sleep is the number one recovery tool. Get good sleep, otherwise you are not utilizing the number one recovery tool. Not just physical, but also mental and emotional benefits too. Sleep is just so damn good for you. All right, until the next one, peace.